Hello Sagittarius, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com and this is your energy update. So it might be about what you've just been through to give you some clarity on that and some meaning behind it. It might be what you're going through right now, or it might be a prediction, it might be what you're about to go through. This is a general reading, so it's not going to apply to everybody, so just take what fits and leave the rest behind. If you do want a private reading with me, then the weekend that I'm publishing this, I've got a half price sale going on, and it's on my past, present, future reads. I get all of my readings out within 24 hours of you booking them, and they're 3 pages long, the basic length. And so this weekend, my past, present, future readings, they are 75 Australian dollars instead of 150. That's about 54 American dollars right now. So a great time to book in for one of those if you do want a private reading. So without further ado, Sagittarius, let's get your cards out and I will see you on the other side of this. Okay, Sagittarius, so that's all of your cards. Let's get into your reading. So starting off with the 7 of Wands. This is really interesting because I got from this when I picked it out that you're kind of reluctant to do some work that needs to be done. See how her face is kind of pointing away. She's looking pretty chill, but she's just sat there and she's not doing anything. There's all those wands in front of her. It's like there's some work to be done, but there's something that's stopping you from getting up and starting to do it. You're wanting to keep your eyes closed. You're not wanting to have a look at it. And it's really strange because that's come out with the Sun. And so there's great things that are going to come of this work that needs to be done. But why aren't you doing it, Sagittarius? Why aren't you getting out of bed and doing that work that needs to be done? It's like there's a new project that needs to be started off, or you need to complete something, or you need to like put the finishing touches on something. There's something like that. There's something calling you. Some work that you should be doing, but you've got this reluctance to do it. It is going to lead to the Sun, and so maybe the reluctance is that maybe maybe you've got some kind of a block to receiving all of this good stuff that's going to come from it. And so, you know, it could be that you've got a money block or something. This is going to be very abundant for you when it is finished. Or it could be that you've got, that you're worried that like people are going to turn away from you or judge you for it or something like that. If it's like something that you're making and putting out there. You need to face whatever is holding you back from taking that action, because when you do take that action, once you're ready to take that action, it's going to be so fruitful for you. Like this, there's going to be so much good that comes out for it, like the sun's coming out in your life. Now, something that could be holding you back here is a union. We've got reunion of souls that's behind this, and so it could be that you're kind of reluctant to do something and find success or find abundance by yourself because you want to be in a relationship first. It could be that you've had bad experiences in the past, Sagittarius, when you have like stepped forward by yourself and done something for yourself, and then maybe intimidated a partner that's come in, or a potential partner that's come in, and they think that you're doing too well, kind of thing. They're not an ideal partner for you, Sagittarius, if they're thinking that. A partner is going to support you and want you to be abundant, want you to be successful, right? So it could be that you've had similar like negative experiences like that in relationships, where you've been judged for being maybe too bossy, too much of a leader. The leadership cards have come out too. So you could have been like being judged for being a leader, and they called you bossy instead, or something like that, intimidating, bossy, that kind of thing. Those things that come out. And so you might be wanting to wait to actually implement that thing or finish that work and get that abundance until you've got this person in, because you don't want to jeopardize it by that judgment. So this is saying, this energy update is all about you healing that thing that's stopping you. Whatever it is that's stopping you, it's probably got something to do with a relationship or a potential relationship there. Whatever's stopping you from doing that work, because it's leading you to all of your wishes coming true, everything that you wanted. That's what's coming from it when you do complete it. And if you are waiting for a soulmate to come in, and you don't want to complete it before a soulmate comes in because you think it's going to jeopardize it, well, when you are loving yourself and when you're doing stuff for yourself and you're seeking abundance for yourself, that is when a soulmate's going to come in. One that's going to really, do you really want a soulmate that wants to hold you back, that doesn't want you to be abundant? You're not going to be able to build anything with someone like that. You want someone that's going to support you, that will support you right from the start when they come into a relationship. So don't hold back any longer, Sagittarius. Now you've got the Chariot as well. Well, this is interesting, isn't it? Because you're fast forward on something, fast forward to this path, right? It's fast forward on this path of this 7 of materials, like the path to the stuff that you want. I'm picking up from this, like it's really connected with that first part of this reading, that it might be that you're starting off a lot of different projects. It might be that you're not sticking with things and finishing things. You've got a lot of ideas, you fast forward on them, but it's always this path. It's like the 7. It's always the path to it. It's always you're getting there. You're not actually finishing it off and getting there and completing it, and getting to that 10 of materials that you want, or the Sun card, even better. And look what the Chariot, fast forward, and then slow but steady is out with that. So you've got this push pull. You want to go fast, but something's holding you back. Slow and steady is a great thing to do. Fast forward, I mean, that's good sometimes, but we need to temper that. It's like always being excited. We can't be in that state all the time. It's a high vibe to be in, yes, but we can't sustain it. It just exhausts us. So there's a balance to be had here between this fast forward, but it's all about finishing things again. It's about not finishing things. It's about ending, completing things, finishing projects off, putting things out there, not leaving things unfinished. Being slow but steady, working methodically through to something. It's like you really need the Knight of Pentacles out in your spread here. That's what you should be working towards, the Knight of Pentacles, the one that moves slow and steady towards something, the one that is sure about what they want and getting it for themselves, and they're willing to put in the work for it. They're willing to do whatever it takes, and they'll be slow and steady, and they know that they just need to keep on showing up, keep on doing the work, and then they're going to get those, then they're going to get those pentacles, then they're going to get the Sun coming out, because that's what happens with abundance. If you keep on putting that energy out there, then it's all going to start flowing back to you in time, in a consistent manner. You've got to be consistent first, Sagittarius. So it seems to me it's all about your work, and about getting on with your work, not being like either full throttle or slamming the brakes on. That's what I'm getting from this. Full throttle or slamming the brakes on. Always on the way, never actually getting there. Try not to do that, Sagittarius. So that might come up for you this week, or when you're watching this. Now you've got finances and career here is affecting your love life, asking about your love life. And so it could be that your finances have taken a downturn, especially with the COVID stuff that's happening. It's happened for a lot of people, right? Because you've got the end of a tough cycle approaches. So there is an end in sight to any money troubles that you've had. Now, I know a lot of people, and it's come up in a lot of private readings lately, especially the love readings, is that some of the masculine especially are holding back from relationships at the moment because of financial troubles. And so quite often the masculine wants to be the provider. They want to have that energy when they're the provider. And when there's a financial downturn, they don't want to get into a relationship. They'll actually hold back from getting in a relationship because they don't feel that they can fulfill what they think their role is within that relationship, right? And so if you are trying to get in a relationship with somebody with a masculine and they're feeling reluctant, or you're feeling a reluctance from them to get into a relationship, and you may be questioning, is it me? What have I done wrong, and that kind of thing. No, it's not. It's just that something's going on with their finances and they want to get that sorted first. Hence, like, this is your energy too. What I said here, the reunion of the souls. You just get on with your pentacles. Get on with your pentacles, and that's going to bring them in. When you're like a match to someone that's doing really well, they're going to do well too. If they're your person, this person that's struggling with the finances, then they're going to come in. And so this financial downturn has required them to make some simplifications in their life, which has been a good thing for them. So I asked, what is this about? I mean, what's the reason behind this financial downturn? Because not everyone is experiencing it, A lot of people are experiencing it, but not everybody is. I haven't at all during this COVID. And it turns out I'm on the safest island in the world, the safest place in the world for COVID as well. There's no luck about that, It's all about vibration. And so for anyone that's going through financial hardships through what's going on, it's like there's a lesson there. It's not a punishment, but there's a lesson there. And so for your person here that's having these struggles with the finances, it's about simplifying their lives. So there was things that they needed to drop from their lives. Maybe they got a bit too materialistic, maybe they were like, going for the bling and the labels and all of that. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but if that's not in their life path, if that's distracting from their life path, then the universe could kick in, want to put something in the way to cause them to simplify their life, to drop some of those things and to get back to the basics again so that they can make themselves happy, truly happy, right? That's what a lot of people have found during this, whatever is going on, is they've realized what's really important, what brings them true happiness, right? And so they're being led in the right direction. So don't think that this is like a roadblock being put in the way of your relationship to stop you, like it's an omen that it shouldn't be happening. It's not that at all. It's not a punishment for them either. It's actually a blessing for them to simplify their lives and actually find happiness too. And so, you do want to wait for them to find that too, because you want to get in a relationship with someone that's happy, right? So you get on with making yourself happy at the same time. Now, switch this around if you need to switch this around. This could be you that's having these financial difficulties at the moment, especially if you're not finishing stuff here. It could be that, and so switch it around if you need to do that. And so it could be your financial struggles that are holding you back from getting in a relationship too. Maybe not consciously, but there is a reconciliation on the horizon here. A new start is coming. So it does feel like you're waiting for someone, Sagittarius, someone that's having financial difficulties, or you're having financial difficulties and then it's stopping you from getting into this relationship. But a new beginning is coming. So you are sorting stuff out. Maybe that's why you're watching this reading, so you can get on with completing those projects and finishing those jobs that you need to do so that reconciliation can come about. So it feels like the near future to me, because we've got new moon there. Where's the next new moon? I'm not sure. You've also got the ring card out here, so there's a commitment involved here. So this reconciliation is going to bring you delight. Really, really positive relationship. Power. Too. Now I think this is about the finances and the career stuff that's going on that's impacting this with you and with them too. It's about you both standing in your personal power before you come together, or if you have been together before and you weren't fully in your personal power as individuals, then you had to separate to stand in your personal power and step into leadership too. So I told you that leadership card was coming out. So you've got to take the lead in something and not shy away from that. And so this is about maybe you have been criticized for that and been called bossy or overbearing, or what else could we get called? Arrogant. Sometimes we get called arrogant when we're a leader. And so for both of you, it feels like both of you have got like this leadership qualities and these power qualities. A lot of wisdom has come out of this break as well. And so, yeah, you've both learned a lot from this and are learning a lot from this too, this break that I feel that you're on before this reconciliation starts. Now, for those of you that you're not on a break, you're just single and you're waiting for someone new, there is somebody. It feels like it says someone from your past is returning to your life. So this could be about past lives too. So it could be a soulmate that's coming into your life as well. But it's really good things that are coming in. You've got so much potential in this with the sun and the Seven of Materials, the end of a tough cycle, a new start coming. There's happiness, simplicity, delight. You've got inviting ecstasy next. So you've got really amazing things coming. You've got the ring there as well, so it's commitment. So if you're looking for a committed relationship, it's on its way to you. I'm worthy of all the pleasure my heart desires. And so maybe that's why you're holding yourself back, because you're not really feeling worthy yet, Sagittarius. But you are worthy. You're worthy of all the pleasure that your heart desires. So invite that ecstasy in. It can't get too good. Let it get better and better. Sag, invite that ecstasy in. Don't be afraid of things getting too good, like waiting for the other shoe to drop, that kind of thing. You know, you'll all end up in tears. That's what my parents used to say when I was having a good time. But there's always that fears. We can have those fears implanted in us when it gets too good. It's like, oh no, something bad's going to happen now. You've got victory and conquest here. There's good things happening. You're becoming the victor. He who controls others may be powerful, but he who has mastered himself is mighty still, right? And that's what's going on here. You're being asked to master yourself in this reading. Master yourself before this relationship comes around. Master your finances before this relationship comes around. Master your leadership and your power. Heal yourself of those things that are holding you back so that you can have this victory. Yeah, and I feel that you do this and then the relationship is going to come in. That's what it's holding on. You know, whenever we're waiting for something, we're really waiting for ourselves. We're waiting for ourselves to get in alignment in some way. And so that's what you need to do. Now, the universe has heard your prayers. You've been praying, you've been asking, you've been writing down your goals, that kind of thing. If you're not into prayer, it could just be about, you know, writing your wish list down, your manifestation list down. But your prayers are heard. Those wishes that you've asked for have been heard by the universe and they're on the way to you. Your higher self is trying to lead you into alignment so that you can let those things in. And if you've been praying for this, a commitment, it's on its way to you. So there is a commitment in this reconciliation. This person that's coming into your life, this new beginning that's starting soon, it's a committed new beginning as well. So keep your eyes focused on that. Keep your mind focused on that commitment that you really want. Don't settle for anything less. Hold your head up high. Keep going forward. Don't go chasing anybody. They're going to come into you, is what I'm feeling. Someone that's committed is going to pursue you. So just let that come about. There you go, Sagittarius. If you like this reading, please click like and subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment. What did you get out of that? How's it resonating with you? Love hearing from you. And if you would like a private reading, don't forget I've got that half price sale going on the weekend. So you can check that out on behealing.com. I'd love to give you a reading there. Enjoy your week and I will see you next time. Bye.